Leicester Till I Die TV. Watch and subscribe on YouTube and listen on your podcast platform.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here. Now be sure to watch Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV by subscribing on YouTube and following them on social media for all the latest Leicester City news and information. Come on you foxes!
Strap yourself in,
because we're set up, switched on and ready to go.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
and it's live.
Good evening, Fox fans. How the devil are we? It's Quiz of the Week again. Live, not quite from Norwich, and we've not quite got Nicholas Parsons, although he does he does have a bit of a passing resemblance to him. I don't know that he's alive, because the last time I accused him of looking like somebody, the guy was dead. Not great, that is too. I can see what he's doing in the green room to me now, the little devil. Anyway, you watching Leicester Till I Die TV. We are on YouTube, Leicester Till I Die TV. Like I say, please get over there. And if you are on YouTube, press my buttons. You know I like my buttons to be pressed. Subscribe, like, do all the bits for me. And you can also get us on Facebook, Leicester Till I Die, of course, the group, and on Twitter, if you live in the Twitter sphere, at Leicester TID. Before we start, I've got some really, really exciting news. Next week, I think it's going to be Tuesday. I'm not 100% sure. Just waiting for it to confirm. But early next week, I am going to be talking transfers with this guy. Well, if you don't know him, what football planet are you on? Fabrizio Romano. If he says that I'm going to go and start supporting Arsenal, you can know that he's going to be right. He knows his stuff, and we have got him on Leicester Till I Die next week. So make sure you are subscribed to Leicester Till I Die TV and catch that. And going to put it up later on tonight, so just click that set reminder button. Well, what have we got tonight? It's not that. I'd be rather more nervous if I was actually speaking to him tonight. But tonight, we've got a little matter of this.
It's the Big Fat Football Quiz with Leicester Till I Die TV.
So you think you know your football?
Well, let's see.
Oh, God, I tell you what, if he's not nervous, he'll be sweating. And it's so hot. How is everybody going on? I mean, we're Brits. We complain when it's cold. We complain when it's hot. But I tell you something, I have been sweating today like Nuno Santo in his annual review in Daniel Levy's office. I'll tell you, it is absolutely hot. Anyway, we spoke earlier about a certain Nicholas Parsons. We'll bring him in now and say, hello, Craig.
Hello, Chris, and thank you very much. From a dead legend to a living legend. At least I'm going up in the world. Magnus has been left behind. I'm now Nicholas Parsons. I think he's still alive. Or does he die as well?
Is he still alive? I'm not sure.
Now I've said it. I've got a sneaky feeling he died last year. But yeah, we're getting close.
You're looking well on it. You're looking well.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you.
Yeah. How are you doing in the heat?
I'm melting. So if I start just sort of drifting away like some sort of snowman, just call me Olaf. Hi, Tim.
Yeah, let it go. Just let it go.
Indeed.
Right. Talking about Nuno, as we were earlier, I actually think we've got Nuno on the show this evening. Because if not, we've got a very good lookalike. Tommy, good evening, sir. How the devil are you?
I'm fantastic. I've got to say, love the intro. Absolutely love the intro. And this Romano, geez. If you don't know who Romano is, I mean, is it like 3.5 million followers on Twitter?
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Yes. So make sure you stay tuned for that. He is accurate. He is accurate. Yeah. But for the quiz today, I just finished the stream about an hour ago. And this hour, it's been like Leicester research. So we'll see. We'll see how I manage. We do keep it reasonably easy. And obviously, I said we do take your age into consideration. But, I mean, people are getting sympathy for each other. And Ankit is panicking as every show goes and it gets closer to his turn. But you've got a Chelsea fan here wishing a Tottenham fan all the best. We're bringing the teams together. He's all right. He's all right, Bian Chelsea. He's a good guy.
He is. Well done. Get over to his channel, RC Bian Chelsea Fan TV. And TM, a fellow Spurs fan here as well. Good evening, TM. She's come. No pressure. She's come to see how you get on. Before we start, Tommy, give your channel. Your channel is listed in the description in the YouTube show. But just give a shout out to your channels and how people can find you.
So, my channel's name is Tommy Talks Ball. Not Tommy Talks Balls, as some people have said a number of times. It is, there's no plural. I actually changed it from Spurs Zone TV because I will be doing more neutral streams with fans from all clubs. That's why I changed the name. So, I'm releasing content pretty much every day. As I say, I just done a stream not long ago. So, if you could head over there and just, smash that subscribe button. And watch some of my previous videos. And chuck some likes on there. Same with Chris here. A lot of people forget about that. Watch the previous videos, and when you do, because I know a lot of people do, chuck the likes on, chuck the comments on. It helps. These channels grow. Yeah. So absolute pleasure being on your channel again, Chris.
And it's a pleasure having you on. Tommy is a lovely guy. I mean, he's a Spurs fan, but apart from that, he's a lovely guy, and he really does take and give the banter out well. So do get over Tommy Talks Ball of the singular variety. But let's have a look at. We've got the quiz tonight. So just as a reminder for those who are first timers, contestants must be on camera, which, as we've seen, Tommy is. We don't have a time limit on the answers, but we will time you out if you sort of seem to be taking too long. So it's 20 questions, 60 points maximum. You get 10 homes, which are obviously the easiest for you. Well, hopefully. I don't know whether Dan threw that out the window with Burnley, but they should be the easiest for you with 2 points each. 5 away, what we call general football questions worth 3 points. And the difficult ones, which will probably be the Leicester ones for you, you got 5 of those. They're worth 5 points each. But you have got 3 lifelines. You got the Ask Me, which really I wouldn't recommend it, but I am there if you need me. You've got a second guess. So if you get one wrong and you think, I couldn't decide between the two, you can have another second guess. Or you can switch the question. If you simply don't like the question at all, ask us to switch it, and we'll bring Craig will ask another question for you. And this is how it's looking at the moment after 2 shows. Leicester still top of the league. Do you remember them days, Tommy? And Burnley are second there. So Tottenham are in third, but they haven't kicked off yet. Purely on alphabetical, I think there. So are you ready to go, Tom?
Let's do this. I'm highly competitive, so I need to finish above Burnley at least. Burnley at least. Come on, let's do this.
You need to finish above Burnley. Yes, you do.
I'm sure that's what. I'm sure that was what your new manager will give the team talk to his team as well. As long as this season we finish above Burnley, we'll be doing.
Our correlation is going down, so I wouldn't bet on it.
Well, I mean. A couple of people were a bit nervous coming on, and obviously it's a different thing. So we decided that we'd put in a sort of bonus test question just to get your juices flowing. So this doesn't count towards the score, but the question is, who came third in a 2-horse race?
Who came third in a 2-horse race? Spurs.
Correct. It was. And if you ever get down to King Power against Spurs, you'll hear it sung loud and proud.
It was 11 points, wasn't it? It was 11 points difference. Yeah, we ended up
it was in the end.
Away.
Yeah, yes, it was in the end. Yeah. I still don't know how you managed to let Arsenal pip you. I really don't.
Honestly, Tommy, I said to Craig, I said, don't do that. That's uncalled. I said, let it rest now.
I try to remove those things from my memory. I try and remove those things from my memory. So yeah.
We won't let you forget it. We won't let you forget it.
Okay.
But anyway, a bit of fun and a bit of banter. You always take it well. Go on, Craig. Let's get.
Okay, so we're going to start with the Leicester questions. Get them out of the way. Okay, and obviously you've got Chris. If you need to dive into his knowledge bank, it's quite small. Right. Question one. Question one. How many times have Leicester appeared in the FA Cup final?
5 times. It's 4 or 5. I'll say 5.
You want to stick with that? You don't want to use your second one? I would stick with it if I were you, to be honest, because it's 5.
I'm staying 5. Yeah, I'm staying 5.
Yeah. It's 5. Well done.
I've done a fair few streams
I
with
had
these
to
boys.
think then.
I've done a fair few streams with these boys, and I know that you lost 4 FA Cup finals, and this is the Chelsea one was the 5th.
Yeah. We did.
We won the last one. We did win the last one. In case you hadn't realised.
Law of averages, huh? Law of averages.
Yeah. Good start. Question 2. How many Leicester City players played in the recent Euro 2020 tournament? Players who were on loan at Leicester last season do not count towards the total.
Right. So Belgium would be Prate, Tillemans, Castagne's Belgian. So we go 3. No English players. No Scottish players. Caspar. I'm gonna say 6.
Somehow you got to that, Tommy. Well done. It was 6.
Oh no, serious. I was gonna say
serious?
5. I was gonna say 5, but I thought it can't be 5 twice on the bounce, so I'll go 6. Yeah. Oh yes.
It was 6. So what we're saying is that was a guess.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I was Caspar, the 3 Belgian boys, and I was thinking there must be 1 or 2 I don't know about. So
I even asked
Danny Ward was one at Wales.
Yeah, some people forget Danny Ward at Wales, and then Soyuncu played for Turkey.
Well,
I'm half Turkish. I'm half Kurdish. Well, half Kurdish. I bloody know that.
But can I just say, when we say played, that that's a little bit building his part up a bit. He turned up for Turkey. I forgot Soyuncu.
Had you? Wow, it's a good job you didn't ask Chris, isn't it?
I can't believe that.
Would
I
have
can't
been
believe he's 25. I can't believe he's 25. He looks 45. Soyuncu.
He does.
25. I can't believe it.
Doesn't he? Yeah,
easy. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a good start. Very good. Question 3. From which club did Leicester buy James Maddison in 2018?
It's Norwich City.
Yep. Well done.
Well, I think Top's face could be up for grabs there.
I know.
Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this so far. Question
4. In Leicester's league-winning season of 2015-16, I'll mention that again, who was the only team who did the league double over them?
Ooh. So it's gonna have to be a team around the top 4. I mean, Arsenal finishing second. I think it'd be too obvious. I think it's too obvious to be Arsenal. I think it was Chelsea. I'll go Man City.
Okay. That is incorrect. So you can have a second guess, or you can save that for later.
No, I'm not going to second guess that. I've got no idea, so I'm not going to second guess that.
You talked yourself out of this one, Tommy.
It was Arsenal.
Oh
yeah.
No.
Yeah. They beat us 5-2 at the King Power, and then they beat us 2-1 away, and then celebrated like they'd won the league.
Oh, mate, the Gooners kill me again.
They didn't, because we did.
Yeah. And finally, in this section, then, You're doing well so far. Question 5. In Leicester's 9-0 victory over Southampton in the 2019-20 season, 2 players scored hat-tricks. Jamie Vardy was one. Who was the other?
Yes, 1920. So, the other striker's Iheanacho. He didn't get going then. He didn't get going until last season, so it won't be Iheanacho.
You have got me, remember.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll use you, Chris. I have to use you here, man.
You've used me many, many times. I've told you. Not unless you pay. I'm not giving you any more freebies.
Use and abuse.
Who would you, before you give your answer, who would you have guessed at, Tommy?
So I would have said, I probably would have gone, because you've already said Maddison. I would have said Tielemans. I would have said Tielemans or Perez probably, but I say Tielemans. I would have said Tielemans, I think.
Chris?
It's a good job you did use me then, isn't it? But I am actually torn because I don't want to give you the right answer, but I've got to, out of fairness. It was, of course, I think he got half his total for the season in that game. Yeah. It was, of course, Perez.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It was my third option. So cheers, Chris. Yeah. Appreciate that.
God, that hurt. You don't know how that hurt. Right, before we give you your totals, let's just have a look and see how other people were doing with those. And see, where do we go here? The first question was about the World Cup, wasn't it? So Dan, FA Cup final. Yeah. Dan said 4. Box said 4. Andrew, who's the Leicester fan, and I would expect him to get that, got 5.
Dan continuing his fine form.
Yes, he carries on where we left off. Tycho, the Arsenal fan, got 4. Oh, no, that was the players. So nobody got that right apart from you, Tommy.
Wow.
And the players, which was 6. Tycho said 4. Box said 7. Ankit said, nice answer, though I don't like remembering the last. And that was going back to the FA Cup. Andrew said 4 players. Ankit said 3. Then he changed it to 4. And he still got it wrong. God damn, it's 5. He basically was just naming every number, I think, and he didn't quite get there. Tyker said, don't forget Danny Ward, of course. He then just said, great start, Tommy.
Yes, cheers, man. Cheers.
And Dan's
it's all downhill from here, though. It's all downhill from here, isn't it? It's all downhill from here.
Did they get some wrong, will you, Tommy? I'm going to hold on to second.
I'm starting to think I need to make these Leicester questions a bit harder.
I think you do, actually.
Yeah.
All I can say is, Dan, please don't tell me you sat watching this naked like you were when I spoke to you the other night, because that was scary.
Chris, don't say things like that. You get stuck in the head.
You didn't have to look at him. You didn't have to look at him. They all went for Norwich. And then the double Box and Tycho. Yeah, or Tycho, you would get Arsenal, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You did beat us twice, but you still didn't win the league. TM, Crystal Palace. No, TM, no. Box, Vardy and Perez. Correct. Andy got Perez. Tycho went Maddison. So, yeah, really. And I don't know how TM can say silly mare after she came up with Crystal Palace. TM, please. But I'll be honest with you, Tom, it's a good job you can't see these answers because they're no bloody use to you all. Yeah. You did better than all of them put together.
True this.
To be fair, you forgot Soyuncu, so he did as well as you, Chris.
This is true. This is very true. But he did admit to just sort of having a very quick last-minute revision, as we used to do at school before the exam. So we'll see how well he knows his Tottenham stuff in a minute. Yeah. But a great start, Tommy. In fairness, fantastic start. You're halfway there already, isn't he?
Yeah, almost 20 points. 20 points.
Lovely stuff. Yes. Lovely.
Yes.
I've still got my other 2 lifelines, so I've still got my second guess.
And and you can bring on a sub question.
Okay, sweet.
Cool. As confirmed by Chris there.
Yeah.
Doing a great job, Chris. Well done, mate.
I like to think so. Yeah. I like to think so.
So, general football. Let's try it. Okay. Question number 1. These are worth 3 points each. Question 1. 2 clubs hold the record for the most red cards over the history of the Premier League with 98. Can you name either of them?
History of the Premier League. I thought he was going to say the actual league itself. Then you'd have to go Chelsea with the chopper.
Yeah, indeed.
But, no. So they would have had to have been in the Premier League. I think one's Everton. Because they've been in the Premier League throughout. So one is going to be Everton for sure. They had some proper. Yeah, they had some Tony Hibberts. Yeah. One of them's Everton.
Yep.
Second.
Well, you only need to give me one, Tommy.
Oh, I only need to give you one.
You only need to give me one. Yeah.
I thought you wanted one of the two. Everton.
No. Everton is correct. Well done.
Yes.
Well done. 3 points. The other one, Arsenal.
It's Arsenal. Let me of course. Yeah.
The
Wenger in
next
the
closest-
2000s.
Yeah.
They were dirty, weren't they?
Yeah.
Key owning that. Yeah.
Next closest is 88, so 10 behind, and that's Newcastle. So.
Oh, bloody hell.
He knows his stuff, Tommy, doesn't he? I'm getting worried here.
Doing well here. Yeah.
Top position. Thank God it's just for fun and there's no prize.
Chris, quickly write me some new questions. Quick. All right. Question number 2. According to the Premier League website, now this is always my favourite get out. It's not me, it's them. 6 players played 90 minutes in every league game last season. 4 were goalkeepers. But can you name either of the outfield players who completed the full on-pitch season?
One of them wasn't Gareth Bale.
It wasn't Maguire. Because I think he did miss it at the end. He played every minute up until his late injuries. So it's not Maguire. Who else just plays every minute of every game? I know I'm going to get this wrong. Because I'm only thinking about the top 4 or 5 clubs. He was a player of the year, and I think it's got to be a defender. It's got to be a defender. I'll say it's probably a Burnley player. They don't have a big squad, do they? Sure, it could be Wolves. Nuno doesn't like big squads. I'm gonna go Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz. That is incorrect. So you can go for a second guess, or you can save that one for you later on.
No, that's too much of a punt. It's too much of a punt. So I'll say that till later.
Yeah. Okay, the 2 players are James Ward-Prowse, who did it for the 2nd season running.
Jeez.
Tommy, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
Oh no! I know he played like 60 games last season, and everyone was saying he's burnt out. Oh, should have known that.
Yeah. Okay. Question 3. Prior to Leicester City this year, who were the most recent first-time winners of the FA Cup?
So Portsmouth and Wigan done it. But who's more recent? Pretty sure it was Portsmouth before Wigan. So I have to say Wigan.
It was Wigan in 2013, beating Man City 1-0.
They got relegated that year as well, which is crazy.
They did.
Yes,
they did.
Will you get some wrong here, Tommy?
This is what it's all about.
It is.
If you start,
if
you give me individual matches, like my memory's terrible when it comes to individual matches. I've got no chance. So you can't change them. You can't change the question now. But individual matches, I struggle. I do struggle with that.
Okay. Question 4. Who were the last World Cup host country to go on and win the competition?
memory's going a little bit blank when it comes to international football. I have to go with France. France 98.
It was France 98. Well done. Well done. Going very well. Getting
I
worried,
don't know why
Chris.
I've got a red cross, to be honest with you, because I'm not using it very much.
You might need it for your heart attack.
I should be above Burnley soon. That makes me happy.
That's it. You can get above them and then go for your sort of late season dip. Okay.
Is that not Leicester? Is that not Leicester fans? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Leicester
fans.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You left yourself open for that one, Craig.
Yeah, we could take it. You know, we're becoming professional bottlers. Don't worry. Although we didn't when it counted, so that's the main thing. Anyway,
we don't even have a bottle. We don't even have a bottle, so you're right.
I bet you wish you'd have bottled getting in that Europa Conference.
Do you know what? We've got a lot of youth players coming through, so we could probably use it for something. But it's not great. It's not great.
Yeah. Right. Final question in this section, unless you choose to switch it out, obviously, which you can still do, and you've still got your second guess. Question 5. Chelsea beat Man City 1-0 in last season's Champions League final, but who scored the winning goal?
I'm pretty sure it's Havertz. He didn't do much that season, but I'm pretty sure it's Havertz. Kai Havertz.
It was Guy Havertz. Well done. Well done indeed. Another great performance. Smashing it.
I'm just so impressed. I think I've just heard that Dan's just gone off and threw himself out the window. So
you've already overtaken Dan, I think.
Oh, poor Dan. Yeah. Let's have a look.
I'm happy as Larry.
What were people going for here? Box was saying West Ham and Newcastle. I think that was for the most red cards, wasn't it? Yeah. Stop working now, but Ankit's gone Man United and Chelsea. Tycho went Man United and Burnley. I was surprised at the two that did. Ankit says, "Wow, Tommy's calculated guesses are great." Yeah, I think Tommy would argue that he knows his football and he's not guesses. You know?
I think he's doing you a disservice there, Tommy.
That's more of a compliment. You know what? That's more of a compliment to me. It means I'm using my brain. So I'm happy with that.
Well, you're setting a target, that's for sure.
Tycho thinks it was Ndidi that went all the way. Wambasaka says Ankit. Box went Mings or me. Box Man City for the FA Cup. No. Ankit got Wigan. He got one. Well done, Ankit. Tycho France 98. Andrew says not Scotland. It was never Scotland. And then quite a few people went for Havertz as well. And Angit just says, Tycho says you're doing fantastic, Tommy. And that's coming from an Arsenal fan. And Ankit says, I hope Craig doesn't make it tougher next time onwards. It's just Tommy making it look easy. Well, he's doing well. What's his score so far?
Make it tougher, man. I want to win this. This whole thing.
I might have to, especially on these Leicester questions. He got 12 on that one, so that makes it 32. So,
well,
while I'm asking the questions, you go away and change the graphic.
Yeah, well, I can't put the final score in yet, but yeah, you're already in second place, and you are chasing down first.
Lovely stuff.
Which I think you're going to get. And I can't
Don't predict too early. You're putting pressure on me now. I don't need the pressure.
And as soon as it's too late for me, I should have had a load of sub questions. Is what I should have had. I should have had some hard ones just to sub in.
And how many lifelines has Tommy still got?
2 lifelines as well.
We've got 2 lifelines.
Second guess and a sub question. Yeah.
It's all coming for you, Tommy. This is it.
Yeah. Right. Obviously, you need to use the sub before you give me an answer if you're going to use that one. Not wait till I tell you it's wrong and then ask.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Okay, that's fair.
Right, okay. Shall we go? Let's see how quickly you overtake them. Question number 1. The team we now know as Tottenham Hotspur was formed in 1882 but by what name were they originally known?
This is a struggle. It may have been. Right, I'm switching.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'll give you the answer to that. The answer was Hotspur Football Club.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I knew there was some sort of cricket affiliation.
Yeah,
originally we were a cricket club, so I was looking at that. But
formed as an offshoot of the Hotspur Cricket Club, giving them a sport to play in the winter months.
Yeah, that was it. We were just like a fitness team for the cricket club. So yeah.
Okay, so I think you're the first person who switched the question. So this will be interesting. Now, this is a gamble. It could be an easier one. It could be a harder one. Here we go. Spurs won the 1984 UEFA Cup final, beating Anderlecht 4-3 on penalties after the tie ended 2-2 on aggregate after 2 1-1 draws. Can you name either of the players who scored for Spurs in those 2 1-1 legs?
Yeah, a little bit before my time. But, going around the 4 or 5 years, 10 years before, I should have some knowledge. So it's fair.
Well, you don't win that many things now, Tommy.
I'll say Glenn Hoddle. I'll go Glenn Hoddle.
I think, and again, for anyone who's watching, if it's before your sort of normal time of watching it, I will put questions in that are around things that you won or history that most people might know, rather than
that's fair.
Rather than specifics of who did you beat on April the 2nd, 1934. Yeah, so
because we do ask everybody their age so that Craig can sort of do that.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's not often that Spurs win anything, so I would have thought that might have stuck in your mind a little.
Even I remember that game because it was a penalty shootout, and I think the keeper was a hero. I think because he was only a stand-in keeper at the time. But the 2 goal scorers were Paul Miller and Graham Roberts.
Graham Roberts. I think I've got him on my Twitter. I think he's following me. I think he's like the only famous Spurs fan ever that's following me. So
let him know. Let him know how you did on that.
Watching this, I hope he'll never watch.
Let him know you didn't know that he'd scored a goal. The home form again is struggling, isn't it?
Yeah. Question 2. I think this may be a little bit easier. 2019 Champions League final between Spurs and Liverpool was played in which city?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's Madrid.
It was Madrid. Well done.
Yes, I'm off the nil point.
You got a Spurs one right. Yeah.
Yes, lovely stuff.
Question 3. So the first opponents at your new stadium, imaginatively named the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That was a committee meeting, wasn't it, that one? Your first game was against Crystal Palace that you won 2-0, April 3rd, 2019. Heung-min Son scored the opening goal of a 2-0 victory, but who scored the second? Were you there?
I was not. I've only been to the new stadium, 3 times. But then again, look at this.
It looks impressive, I've got to say.
It is impressive. You know what? I miss the old White Hart Lane in a way. I do miss the old White Hart Lane. You can't beat that.
I think we all miss our old grounds, really. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something very special that will never be replicated, but it is a magnificent sight. Let's face it, it is a magnificent sight. So, Son. It was Sonny. What was the date? What was the date again? If you don't mind me asking.
April 3rd, 2019. Seems weird that you've already been there more than 2 years.
Harry Kane. It's not going to be Harry Kane. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's crazy.
How many years till it's paid for, though?
It's not. Delhi was rubbish. Delhi was rubbish around that point, but I got a feeling it's someone a little bit deeper. I think it's someone a little bit deeper. So I'll say Moussa Dembele.
Okay, that is incorrect. If you want to use your lifeline or not, or save it.
No, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it.
Okay, it was in fact sending all our love, obviously, to Christian Eriksen.
Oh yes. Oh, the big man. The Dane, the big man.
Yeah. Best wishes to him.
Yeah, indeed. Okay. Question 4. Spurs became the first and only non-league team to win the FA Cup in 1901. The game was played in front of
Craig was there, by the way.
I was a steward. Yeah. The game was played in front of a record crowd of 114,815. But where was the match held? Now, I am going to give you the fact that this was a little bit before your time.
Yeah, just slightly. But this is, almost 100 years.
History.
Exactly. Almost 100 years, exactly.
Yeah.
But, no, actually, no.
120.
89.
Yeah.
89, but yeah.
Yeah.
Where was it held? 114,000. I've got to say Wembley.
Okay. That's incorrect. Do you
was
want to have a
it
second?
Crystal
Do you want to have a...
Palace?
Yeah, you know when I said, do you want a second guess, Chris?
Indeed. I did what you did, didn't I?
You did, didn't you? Would you have got that, Tommy, on a second guess? No.
No chance. No chance.
Yeah, it was
Was
Crystal
it,
Palace.
by the way?
It was Crystal Palace, yeah. Yeah, they held about 10 in a row. Crystal Palace, yeah.
Bloody hell.
We're gonna have to stop ourselves doing that, you know. God, sorry, Tommy. I'm just impressed I knew a Tottenham
I'm
question.
struggling now. I calculate I'm on 35, so I've got to get a move on. Here.
34. You only get 2 for these, mate.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
34.
Right, question 5. Spurs had 2 players red carded in the Premier League last season. Eric Lamela received a red card against Arsenal. The same game he scored that Rabona, which was an amazing goal, to be fair.
Yeah.
But who was the other recipient of a red card last season?
Sonny, Kane, Lucas, Hoiberg, Ndombele, also. I want to say Aurier because he gets a hell of a lot of sending offs. Aurier. Looking at centre back, Alderweireld. It could be Sanchez. Makes so many errors. Sanchez, Aurier. I think it may have been Sanchez as last man or something because he's always out of position. Or maybe Eric Dyer. We've got so many awful centre backs. Actually, I might change it to Eric Dyer. Yeah, I'm going to say Eric Dyer.
Okay, Eric Dyer is incorrect, I'm afraid. So you've still got your second guess, or
I'll second guess that. Guess that.
Okay.
2 and 3. I bet I'm going to miss the. I bet I'm going to miss the one. I bet I'm going to choose the. I'm going to choose the wrong one. Sanchez. Sanchez or Aurier. I'll say Sanchez. I'll say Davinson Sanchez.
Sanchez is also incorrect.
Don't tell me it's Aurier. Just don't tell me it's Aurier.
All right, I won't tell you.
Oh no.
No, don't worry, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh, okay,
it was Matt Doherty against Leeds.
Right. Oh yeah, it was late.
Yeah, he got a second yellow in injury time for a stupid challenge.
It was really late. Yeah. That's why it didn't cross my mind. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Question 6. Who holds the all-time appearances record for Spurs?
Pretty sure it's Gary May, but I think it's pretty sure it's Gary May, but going through it again. can't be anyone since the 90s other than Maybert. I'd say Gary Maybert.
I don't need to say you're incorrect now because you haven't got your second guess, but you're incorrect anyway.
Oh, no.
It was actually Steve Perryman.
Oh, of course.
854 games.
Oh, man.
In fairness, I was thinking Gary Mabbott as well.
Yeah.
But then again, what do I know about Tottenham?
Question 7. Tottenham's record league win is 9-0 in the old second division in October 77. Who did they beat?
October 77.
In the old second division. Championship as it is now. Somewhere you've not been for a while.
One good thing amongst our Premier League years. One good thing, one standout good thing amongst our Premier League years. It's not too much, but second division, they usually stay the same. So Norwich.
It's your record league win. This is.
I'll say QPR. I'll say QPR.
Yeah. We all love a 9-0.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, yes, you got one right finally.
He does have internet problems, does Craig? So we will have to just bear with him.
Maybe that'll give me longer. Maybe I'm just gonna check the Colchester lineup because we're playing Colchester tonight. I threw my phone over here, didn't I? Yeah. Just going to check the
so he says if he gets what was the answer you gave?
No,
QPR?
I gave you the answer. I gave you the answer. I said QPR. I said QPR.
You can't. While you're doing that, what we're going to do is we'll just have a look at the answers here. I've got Craig twice again.
Yeah.
Can we get him in once or can we get him in twice? No, he's not on that one. He's on this one.
You know what? That wasn't even the internet. That was me hitting the wrong button as I was putting down an X next to the answer. So if you could start getting them right, Tommy, that would help me not lose connection.
Okay, but I'll see what I can do.
I just thought you were building up one of those like, did you get it right? We'll be right back after this break.
So your answer was QPR, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Bristol Rovers.
Oh, no. Well, Son's starting tonight, so that's good news.
Is he?
Son's starting tonight, so that's good news for me. Yeah.
Has he signed a new contract yet?
Not yet, not just yet, but I'm sure he will. He's one of the good guys.
Is he
your last question isn't going to be, is Son starting the game tonight? Pre-season friendly.
So you don't think he's waiting to see what Harry does?
Nah, he's too nice. Yeah, he's just a nice guy. He won't let his contract run down. There's no chance.
He might. It's agents are the nasty guys, aren't they?
Famous last words. Last words. No.
How many questions we got left?
I'll tell you what, just before that new kid that you look like you're getting, he looks a baller.
Oh, the Gill left winger.
Oh, yeah.
He does, but I've had my right.
Having said that, yeah, most of them have got a good show reel.
Yeah, true. But I don't know what we're doing signing left wingers when we haven't got a centre back. But hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know where. No one would read into the fact that you're buying a left winger, which is where Son plays. No one would read anything into that.
And a backup keeper. You sign a backup keeper and a left winger, and we haven't got a centre back.
It could be worse. It could be worse. You could be Everton. They're signing Asmir Begovic, Andros Townsend, and Damari Gray.
Oh, of course. Oh, are they actually getting Damari Gray? I thought he was going Germany.
Yeah.
But yeah, Townsend.
No, he went to Germany. He's been
in Germany. They don't want him.
Yes.
That's
in
weird.
the meantime, we have a quiz going on, gentlemen.
We do, right. Moving on.
Yes.
So you got 3 questions left. Okay. A bit more recent now, Tommy. According to the Premier League website, which of these 3 players played the fewest Premier League minutes last season? Gareth Bale, Steven Bergwijn or Lo Celso? Who played the fewest minutes?
What? Sorry, can you say that again? So my dog just went a bit mad.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no worries.
just say that again.
He's probably disappointed in your score, Tommy.
Yeah, no, very much so. Very much so amongst these Spurs questions.
Yeah, so according to the Premier League's website, which of these three players played the fewest minutes last season? Gareth Bale, Steven Bergwijn, Giovanni Lo Celso.
Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. This is very, very tricky because
that's why we do it.
Bale didn't start a game. Bale didn't start a game till November, but then he got a lot of the late games. Bergwijn started all the games until Christmas. Then he didn't get a game, and Lo Celso was injured here and there. Oh, I think it's got to be Lo Celso. Right, I'll say Lo Celso.
Okay. Bergwijn played 1,211 minutes. Lo Celso played 950 minutes. Bale played 923. It was actually Gareth Bale.
And he still scored something like 12 goals. Like he still scored 12 goals and got like...
Imagine if the manager
over against Leicester.
Yeah. Okay. Question 9.
That was tricky.
Yeah, question 9. Spurs beat Chelsea 2-1. Sorry, Ankit. After extra time in the 2007-8 League Cup final. But who scored Spurs' winning goal in the 94th minute? So you beat Spurs 2-1 after extra time in the 2007-8 League Cup final. Who scored Spurs' winning goal in the 94th minute?
Memory's gone blank.
You did say it was individual games hurt you.
Yeah, it is the individual games that hurt me. I'll say Woodgate. I'll say Jonathan Woodgate.
I would say that's a fantastic guess. Well done. It is Jonathan Woodgate.
I remember his glasses celebration, so I can remember when he scored the first one and the second one. So, lovely stuff.
Well done.
Yes.
More points on the board.
Good. I need it, man.
I'd forgotten I'd got that graphic.
Okay.
Last question.
Final question.
Yeah.
Harry Kane has finished as the club's top goal scorer for the past 7 seasons. But who was the last player to finish top of the Spurs goal scoring charts before Kane?
So we're talking Sherwood took over 5th, 13, 14, 12, 13. We're talking about 12, 13. So our last
14.
Right, yeah, okay, 13, 14. Do we have Adebayor? Do we have Adebayor then? 14. We sold Adebayor. It might have been well gone by then. Strikers. I've got to go with my initial thought. So I'll say Emmanuel Adebayor.
It was Adebayor who scored 14 that season. Yeah.
Yes, the last two gave me face. The last two gave me face. So I'm happy. With it.
Yeah.
Well,
that is, I think, just while Craig tots the scores up, it's going to be really, really, really close, I think. But tot the scores up. We'll be back after this. We'll have a look at what other people said as well.
You are watching and listening to Chris
and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube
and your favourite podcasts.
Again, I'm sure they never seem to work for me, but
no, it did work.
I'm sure. Right, let's have a look at some of the questions and see how they did. I've gone right back to where Ankit said, great start, Tommy. I think you had the same as most football teams last season, did extremely well away from home and struggled struggled close to home.
The Højbjerg and Eriksson one. The Højbjerg and Eriksson ones, the Danish boys. I should have got them right. I should have got the Højbjerg one. Definitely should have got the Højbjerg one.
It's tough when you're on the spot.
To be honest with you, we're having the break on. I can't remember which questions these were the answers to. One of them was suggested as Jimmy Greaves.
Timmy Greaves.
That would have been the
Timmy's
most
long
appearances.
lost
It must have been the most appearances. Yeah.
Yeah, Madrid.
What a goal scorer he was, Jimmy Greaves.
Yeah, Quick Box got Christian Eriksen. Tycho, have a hunch for Vertonghen. Perryman says somebody. Blanchflower. Somebody came up with Blanchflower. And Scott, I think you might have the wrong team here, Robbie Savage. I don't know. But what you've gone for there. But anyway, let's bring the table up and we will see exactly where Tommy has finished. So we know that you've gone above Burnley because Burnley have got 30 points. I have a feeling this is going to be really, really close because Matt from Leicester there, from Leicester Till I Die, got 44. How many do you think you got, Tommy?
Yeah, I don't think I beat him. I think I got 40 max. I think I've got 38, 40, something like that.
I think it's closer than that, but Craig put us out of our misery. Well, put Tommy out of his misery. Anyway.
Yeah, I would say, Chris, if you think it's closer, that's why you get me to do the scoring.
I'm trying to make Tommy not feel as bad.
No, it's a really good effort. To be fair, you got 38.
38, right? 38. Yeah, that makes sense. I said 38 or 40, but yeah, in the middle there.
Yeah.
It started so brightly. It started so brightly, but it was those little
the worst ones. The worst ones are the ones where you're given the answer and then you know it. Like Matt Doherty, you knew exactly when that was. You know that he got sent off. Eriksen, Højbjerg. Yeah.
I tell you what, it is amazing, like, because Matt did the Leicester ones, struggled with the Leicester ones, and Dan certainly struggled with the Burnley ones, and it does seem to be the home questions that you just think, oh, no, I know these, and they sometimes Craig's good at getting these questions, I'll tell you.
No, it's good, lots of fun, and I'm back to the drawing board. But I need to learn more about Spurs. I need to learn more about Spurs now. That was a bit embarrassing.
That hour you spent learning about Leicester?
Yeah. The waste, wasn't it? I don't think anything came up. Actually, the only thing that I thought you may ask was where did Maddison go before Norwich? So it's Coventry. I thought that's what he was going to go with. But yeah. I'm going
to say hello to Ant's Leicester fan channel. Hello, Ant. We're going to be doing a joint show soon, looking back at last season and forward to next season. TM, the fellow Spurs fan, saying, well done, Tommy. Box is saying Burnley are still in the Champions League places. Scott says, well done, Tommy. And Ankit, who is still, honestly, he must have gone through so much underwear, but he's saying, I thought Dan did well too. Oh my God, I better get prepping. Seeing some of your answers, Ankit, I think you better had done, yes. But and the thing is, you see, I say this with complete confidence, knowing that I'm never going to do one of these. It would never.
That's what you think, Chris.
Oh no,
turn the tables one day.
Yes, we're going to do you, Craig. I'm going to get everybody back to ask you like 2 questions each.
All right, brilliant.
Tommy, thanks very much, mate. Shame you can't make it on Friday because we're having a big. Who is the bigger club, Tottenham or Leicester? What do you think, Tommy? Leicester, isn't it?
Traditionally, there's no argument. Come on now. Traditionally, but there's no argument. Historically, there's no argument. Now it's a different matter.
Yes, but I mean, let's be honest with you. I mean, do we go back as far as when FA Cup finals were held at Crystal Palace? Or
that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, do you know what? The 6 years have gone. It has been 6 years, hasn't it? Since you won the league title, and you haven't really gone down so much. But you're finishing above us this season. I'll give you that. You're finishing above us this season. We've got. Fingers crossed we change things. We've got great youth coming through. My my hopes are resting on Scarlett and Scarlett, Skip, and Tanganga. Yeah, we're going to get you. We're going to get you. Maybe not this season, but the season after, we're going to get you.
Well, can I just say, I don't know about Craig, but I'm sat here still waiting. And what I'll do for you, when I do the table later, I will send you a copy so that you can save it to show that at some point Tottenham were actually second.
yeah, man.
And Ant says here, Tottenham's trophies were pre-World War. And if anybody knows, I am struggling actually because we've got 2 Leicester guys and only 1 Spurs guy for Friday. So if anybody's free who's a Spurs fan on Friday, TM, if you fancy coming on and sticking up for Tottenham, you'd be more than welcome.
I'm just curious about the Leicester fan. What were his 5-point questions? If he
had England questions.
Oh right, I see.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
That's why he beat me. Hey,
I tell you what, they were quite hard, those England questions.
Yeah, that was your best round though, the Leicester one. So I wouldn't knock it.
But yeah, that was. But if I got one more right, 43.
Yeah, you only got one of them wrong. To be fair.
Yeah, I got one of them right, and I should have got.
And you know what it was, Tommy? You know what it was? It was Arsenal.
I'd said that at the start of dinner. They're going to come back to haunt me, the Gooners. Yeah. They're going to come back to haunt me, and that's
they
the
did
one.
you.
I should have got Højbjerg.
Had you got that one right, though, Tommy, you'd have still only been on 43, so you would have still been in second place.
That would have been even worse, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And add the Højbjerg one. I'm really making excuses now. Wait, the Højbjerg one and the general knowledge as well. I think on the general, I'm not. The Højbjerg one was on the general knowledge as well.
Don't relive the pain.
Yeah, it was in the general. Yeah, I even put a Spurs player in your general knowledge.
Yeah, I thought so. I should have got that. I really should have got that one. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad.
Brilliant. Okay, Tommy, go off, enjoy the game. You look like you're winning 1-0 at the moment. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, I just heard that.
Yeah. And I mean, let's be honest with you, though, it is Colchester. Come on.
They knocked us out of the Carabao Cup the season before last. So, yeah.
It's thanks for coming on, Tommy. As always,
absolute
just give another quick shout out to your channels.
Yeah, absolute pleasure being on once again. I had fun. Maybe not in that last round, but yeah, we got to beat. We drew against Leyton Orient on Saturday. If I mess things up on this quiz in the last round and we fail to beat Colchester, so it's going to be a bad night. Yeah, my channel is Tommy Talks Ball. My channel is Tommy Talks Ball. A lot of my content recently has been obviously transfers with the transfer window open, and it probably will be until September the 1st, especially with how late Levy does business. So, but I try to do more neutral stuff as well. So, if you want to see daily content, whether you're a Spurs fan or a neutral, because as I say, I do throw neutral things in there, then get over there, drop me a sub, but not before you sub to this channel first, and get the notification bell on. Chris's stuff is brilliant, and again, neutral. I think that's so key. If you can go into other avenues other than your own club. So yeah, click that notification bell on Chris's, sub to him, and like the stream because it's a fantastic channel.
Cheers, mate. Thanks so much. It's always great. It's always great banter with you, even if you do ignore me when I put them on your channel nowadays. I don't blame you. You didn't read my Nuno looking like Nuno comment out early when I popped onto yours, but I get it.
I am getting slightly more popular. Over the weeks, so that's my excuse. There's too many in the chat. That's my excuse.
And I'm glad to see that you wore a hat to match the Leicester away kit. So
that's what it was. Yeah, that's exactly what it was for.
Yeah. Hey, good luck, mate. Good luck tonight, and I'll see you before New Year. Well, before new season, anyway, mate. All the best.
Of course, of course. Yeah, cheers, guys, and yeah, preview reaction when we play each other. That's got to happen, Chris, on this channel on mine. So yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Take it easy.
All the best. Well done. Thanks for doing that, mate. Take care.
Cheers, Tommy.
Cheers, Tommy. And don't forget Tommy's channel. Like I say, his details are in the description below on YouTube. Tommy, TM, what are you doing on Friday night at 7:00? Come on, we've got Ryan. He needs another Tottenham fan in there with you. Craig's not going to be there, so it'll be nice. No hard questions, but we're going to have a bit of banter. Who is the bigger club? I think it's Leicester, but then again, of course, I would. Tycho was asking when the next quiz is. Well, just to quickly run down the quizzes for you, who we've got coming up here. Next Monday, we're doubling up. It's 2 a night. Hey, you see, if my ex-wife's watching, I can do it. Monday the 26th at 7 o'clock, we've got Liverpool. Doug coming there from Dugout Football Channel to answer the Liverpool questions. And then at 8:30, after a little break, we've got Everton. So we've got a Scouse night there, Craig.
Yeah, we have indeed. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's
maybe
Monday.
I should ask them some questions about each other's club.
Yeah, maybe that's what we should do rather than the away, you know. And then on that Thursday, we've got another double header. We've got Man United. Reese is coming on Man United there at 7 o'clock, and Arsenal with Jack at 8:30 on that Tuesday. And then on Monday, the 2nd of August, Ankit will finally get to come on and answer his questions if he hasn't disconnected his internet by then.
Gives me lots of time to get some real stinkers ready for him.
Oh, yes. 7 o'clock, Monday, the 2nd of August, Ankit and Chelsea. And then at 8:30, Man City. And this is going to be difficult for you, Craig, because Charlie is a 14-year-old Man City fan. But I've got to tell you, I know, I've got to tell you, he knows his stuff. It doesn't matter how old you are, you should also know the history of your club. So you should.
No excuses.
Yeah. Maybe not a Crystal Palace type question, where was it played for him? But, you know. But yeah, so Tycho, next Monday, 7. No, yeah, Monday, 7 for Liverpool, 8:30 for the Everton one. We've got here TM says she's not coming on TV. I mean, you know, look at Craig here. He does. What you got to worry about, TM? You know? And I do. I even named this after the big fat quiz. So, there we go. Understand it, TM. It's not for everybody. Nippon, yeah, we got Chelsea, we got Ankit lined up. But if he pulls out, have a word with him. You never know. I think he's starting to get a little bit worried. Craig, still enjoying putting these together?
Yeah, it's hard work. I can tell you that. It is hard, and it's difficult to know where to pitch things. But so far, I get that sort of terrible sort of pleasure of them getting them wrong. So I was worried. I must admit, I was worried on that one.
You know what? I got the fact, because we discussed this quite a while ago. It was doing the quiz, didn't we? We discussed it. And then, of course, you're my regular co-host when we do the preview shows for all the Premier League ones. And part of that was where you ended up asking me a question. And I kind of knew what sort of quiz master you were going to be from those questions you were asking me. So, but I think we might have to have an Ask Craig at the end of it, though. That might be a good idea.
Yeah, maybe.
Mate, thanks so much for that.
You're welcome.
And spending the time and doing it all. It really is appreciated. Take care.
Cheers.
See you next Monday.
Cheers, everyone. Bye.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, Craig. Take care. Craig, they're amazing. Couldn't do it without him. Absolutely brilliant at that. He loves doing them, and he is good at it. So, just to remind you here, a couple of things to remind you about. Bad luck to Tommy, 38, didn't quite make. I thought he'd really run it close, to be honest with you. But like all the football teams last season, brilliant away, absolutely not so good at home. But and don't forget, everybody, I want to tell you, just in case you've forgotten, we've got this coming up next Tuesday. We're doing a special transfer show for Leicester City with Fabrizio Romano. The guy's got a few million followers on Twitter. If you don't know him or football, I'll tell you what, he's the one guy to follow that knows about who's going where. If he says it, it's just a case of when, not if. I'm really chuffed to get him on. It's going to be Tuesday. I'm going to be talking Leicester City transfers. I've got the list ready to ask him about ins and outs and see if he knows maybe if Maddison and Tielemans might be shuffling around the country. Well, we'll be asking him on Tuesday. So that's Fabrizio Romano, special edition of the transfer show next Tuesday. The time will be on the YouTube pages and Facebook pages, just to remind you. And if you do want to make sure you don't miss out on it, of course, get onto the YouTube channel, click the subscribe, and we'll soon be having a page up there for you so you can actually set a reminder for that show as well. But the main thing is to go on and subscribe. So we're back Friday with the Leicester Wars. Who is the better? I didn't do this for Tommy, and I'm sorry, he got away with it, but yeah, we've got to say it. Loser. Oh, at least he came second. Guys, thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you on Friday. Take care.
Hello, Matt Elliott here. Be sure to watch Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and follow all them social media platforms for all the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
To an end. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.